Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Mr. Optimistic. Today we are going over how to conquer the hang cleans, what muscles you need in order to be successful at them, and some of the exercises I do in order to get better at them, besides just drilling those hang cleans pretty consistently. So as I start warming up here, just trying to get that speed and timing down, but basically as we go heavier, I'm more focused on trying to keep those lats nice and active, trying to get my hips adjusted so I can keep them under as I drive up. There you go, in the bottom position. So the most important thing is to always keep those knees bent. It's very, very important. It sounds simple. It does sound very, very simple, but basically you need to make sure that those knees are bent so you have leg drive to keep going, right? Pretty simple. As I hit a new PR at 102 from last couple of weeks, I'm pretty happy about that. It's a little bit of a grind, but basically in order to get that, I'm trying to drive my chest up to the finish and violently shrug myself under and trying to work on that vertical catch. So we dropped to about 90% here, but we're still just trying to reinforce those good movements, right? So again, once you keep those lats active, that keeps the bar close to you. So if anybody was going to take a snapshot of your extension, that bar is going to be directly into your hips and your shoulders are going to be shrugging vertically, like to your ears. You want to develop those traps, right? Get that leg drive and then pull yourself actively under the bar. So once you get all that together, then you're going to start zipping under those hang cleans pretty easy and successfully. So, but one of the things that I feel myself starting to do as well when things get heavier, I tend to rely on my arms to try to, grab the bar and try to pull myself or pull the bar higher and under. That does not work. I have found out the hard way. That bar will crash on you and that bar will spit you out. So that's something that's a common thing when you try to overcompensate incorrectly. So we do these heavier pulls after in the programming to try to maintain that shoulder staying over the bar, right? You notice how I stop at the top or the upper part of my thigh. So I want to make sure I'm nice and active pushing, active with those lats. I'm not trying to pull with the arms, although it gets a little tempting as the weight gets heavier. I'm using hook grip, obviously, in order to hold that bar, right? Keeping those lats tight, keeping the bar close, and trying to keep the head as neutral as I can. So as you see, when I do finish the pull right there, I try to tighten those lats, trying to build those lats so they're nice and strong as I eventually clean this 130. And you saw me kind of lose it at the last rep right there. But moving on forward. So when you finish all your pulls, any of your lifts, right, you want to keep that neutral head position. I will guarantee you that if you don't keep that neutral head position, your shoulders will follow your head. And what I mean by that, if you look back or if you try to finish and your head starts to whip back, those shoulders will follow your head back. So typically you see, if anybody lifts next to you, right, you can see the bar separating from them as they throw their shoulders back. Usually that results in the bar crashing and spitting them out at the very bottom position. It's gonna hurt. It's definitely gonna leave you some bruises on your clavicle there when you try to save that catch. So moving on to some of the exercises we do to try to supplement those hang pulls, right? Bent over rows, pendulate pulls. All those will target your lower lats and your mid back. So building those will make you very successful in keeping that bar close to your body, because you use your lats obviously to keep that bar nice and close to you, right? So you see me here, we're doing a little bit more accessory dense movements, a lot of presses, military presses, pull-ups, everything. Everything I'm bad at. So that's great because you need to freshen things up. You need to build all those accessory muscles, so when you get to max weight, nothing is a weak spot. So during this about 4-week span, we're doing a lot of these pressing movements, a lot of these bodybuilding movements, because we're just in our rebuilding phase, so we can gear up for the next cycle, which might be about 6 weeks or so. But haven't had an announcement for a competition yet, which is good. It's a little mental reprieve, right, before we fill up our mental tank again, I like to say. So these, I've never really been too good at pull-ups, so this is going to be interesting because when I look in the programming, we do see a whole lot of pull-ups, which is fine because that mixes things up and it gets the body primed for the good old-fashioned cleans, power clean, snatches, and the like. So, I really looking forward to the results this 4-week cycle is going to yield. Getting a whole lot of sleep, trying to keep the body nice and recovered so I can train a whole lot more efficiently. Again, just trying to build that engine by taking less breaks during those reps in between. Just trying to cut that down a little bit more. But in terms of that, I just want to say thanks, guys, for watching again. Make sure you like the video, subscribe if you like to, and let me know what exercises do you like doing to strengthen that hang clean. Maybe I missed something, but let me know. Leave it in the comments down below. Until next time, guys, as you see me struggling to try to get these last pull-ups, I will see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.